What up? Sorry about that, chat. Had a major workout, and then I had to get, God's chicken. Had to get some God's chicken in me. You know what I'm saying? Had to get that God's chicken in me, bruh. Damn, we got 127 people. Huh? Why is X blowing up right now? X is going off. Dadgum. It's saying that X right now, I have over 160 plus people over there. Good Lord. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys, bruh. Had a good workout. Got it in. We got it in. Me and the family got it in. Trading Stukes went to the Raiders. I saw that. Not happy about it. Not happy about it. It's one of my guys, man. It's one of my guys. You can't have them all. I know that. I will say, Jacob Rodriguez is still available. Jacob Rodriguez is still available. There's a positive sign there about that. So, shout out to everybody, man. We've got over X. Good Lord, we are blowing up. X, we have over 219 people. Wow. Shout out to you guys over there on X who's watching. Over 200 people on X, which is wild. And we're just going up. Appreciate you guys over here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to everybody being here. All right, let me get this pulled up. Let me get this pulled up, bro. Let me get that pulled up, bro. What you want, Turtle? What do you want? Oh, well, I don't have anything to wipe her face.
No, I thought it was coming to.
Oh.
She was running.
What's up, Mark? ST Mark? You want me to hold you? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait, give me a second, honey. Give me a second, honey. What's up, Zach? What's up, Seth Trizzy? SC Panthers boy. Hat tricks, what's good? Dang, they went back-to-back wide receivers. They literally took Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston. So now Shador Sanders has got Jared Jeudy, Harold Fannin, Denzel Boston, and Casey Concepcion. Monken's like, man, we got to get this offense rolling. We know the defense can do its thing. It's like, we got to get this offense going. Giving Shador weapons. But then you got Deshaun Watson back there, but who knows what's going to happen with him. Yeah, that's the last thing I need. If you need to go potty, go. No, if you have an accident, I'm gonna be very upset. Now go potty. No. You can sit. You can watch football later. This is not time to watch football. This girl wants to watch some football. Look at me.
You need to pee pee?
Yes. Go pee pee. Go pee pee first, and then you can come back.
Yeah, you can come back.
Yeah. You can.
You won't.
This child.
Well, she said it earlier.
I know. Crazy. Crazy. You're crazy.
What's office?
Huh?
What's office?
What about my office?
There's a button.
But that's what you're doing when it came down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The button that goes down. Yeah.
That it can move his.
I can move my
his
desk.
office desk.
You see that? Please don't take Jacob Rodriguez.
Daddy.
R. Mason Thomas. That's a good pick. Look, she's just trying to speak it. She did that like a couple times. Daddy's girl. Trust my daughter. She went to her first game at 8. Nice. What? Are those Moana socks?
Yeah, I have them all on the shirt too.
Oh, she did earlier? Oh, until you got it wet? Because you were all over the water table? Uh-huh.
And I also have this.
Yeah.
And what?
I like the R. Mason Thomas pick for them. Because they went and got, didn't they get Peter Woods?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, honey.
Oh,
Because they got Mansour Delane. And then didn't they get Peter Woods last night? Yeah, they got Peter Woods last night. They're stacking that defense up.
Dad.
Yes, honey.
Everything with and Mollis just hit me on the ground.
I'm sorry. Did she tell you sorry?
Mollis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
No, it looks like it's better.
what do you mean?
You don't need a Band-Aid. Looks like it's all better. Dad, I got boo-boo right there. And right there. Dada's got to get that one out. Trying to see if I can pop it out, but it's a splinter. No, I got another one on this one, on this hand. It's very small, though. All right, here we go. The Bengals. They need a corner, wide receiver, offensive line. See where they go. We traded the pick. Not that I know of. Wow. Cassius Howell to go alongside Stewart. I'm a big Cassius Howell fan.
Dad, that's a game.
Well, we're not watching a game, honey.
I'm watching.
We're watching the draft. So these guys are trying to make it in a different league, which is
Down.
how he fall down. Yeah.
For down.
They're trying to make it into the NFL, which is big time, honey. So it's a big ordeal. So they're just showing highlights, which is just replays.
Oh, no, I'll fall down.
I didn't see a trade, chat. Let me check. Let me check X real quick because I don't see a trade anywhere.
Look, Dad, I'm waiting on the car in the pit, in the horse, my dog and the dad.
Yeah, honey.
My dad is my room.
I'm not sleeping in your room tonight.
This is my room.
I can't sleep in your room tonight, honey.
No. I don't want to get.
Pharaoh, I don't see anything about us making a trade anywhere, brother.
Hi, Daddy.
Yes.
I don't want to game. I don't want to game.
We're not watching a game.
I don't want to.
Christian Miller. That's a good pick.
And I love the piggy pig.
Do what?
The piggy pig.
Go get in the back.
No.
Go.
Oh, don't just put it on the
I
floor.
didn't. I was trying to stand her up.
Come here.
Get it.
Sissy gonna
Oh,
get
Sissy
you.
gonna get you.
Sissy gonna get you.
Sissy. Look at her. She's proud.
What? What do you want? Use your words.
What do you want? Use your big words.
No, big girl words. Okay, but it's gonna take a bath.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any trades, chat. So, go check her temperature. She didn't feel warm to me, but. Oh, really? All right, chat. Let's see here. Christian Miller's a dog. I like that pick for them, though. Saying so the Bengals defensive lines will definitely be better because they got Cassius Howe, Dexter Lawrence, and they got Stewart from last year. So that defensive line will be better. Their linebacker room's trash, though. Actually, no, the Bengals defensive line actually isn't that bad. What am I talking about? It's way better than I thought. They got Boy Mafi, Dexter Lawrence, BJ Hill, Jonathan Allen, Cassius Howe, Miles Murphy, Shamar Stewart. So their defensive line is stacked over there now at the Bengals. It definitely should be a lot better. Trying to see what else is going on. See if we see. I don't see any trades, so I don't think we traded. Crazy good haul for the Chiefs, though. Mansard Delane at 6, getting Peter Woods at 29, and R. Mason Thomas. That's pretty damn good. The Cowboys are trading for 49ers linebacker D. Winters. Interesting. Oh my gosh. First off, Rock Jones, they're not my Tigers. God, just because I like a prospect from Clemson does not mean I'm a Clemson fan. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight first off. You know damn well I can't stand the Clemson Tigers. But you also got to respect game where game is given. Trying to play me over there. I see him in the chat laughing it up. Asshole. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see here. Making sure I got going through my DMs and making sure I didn't miss anybody for. I thought I added this to my story, did I not? I thought I already put that on my story. Oh, I did. Let me delete this one. Delete from both. I pulled for the other Carolina. I can't stand Clemson either. I hear you. Sup, Clay? It's not too late for the giveaway. Nah. So we're not the giveaway chat. Again, will not be announced on Monday. Yeah, they have. They've seen the pups. They've seen the pups. The pups. But Dune T25. No, it's not too late, brother. It is not too late. All right. Dolphins are on the clock. They got to go get a wide receiver or somebody to help them out. They're probably going to go Jeremiah McCoy or something. That's my guess. They took Jacob Rodriguez, man. Golly. Well, there went two of my guys are now off the board. Traden Stukes and freaking Jacob. J-Rod's gone, man. God. Son of a biscuit eater. Son of a biscuit eater. Son of a biscuit eater. No, 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 no. No. Shit. Shit. Oh, I guess it's going to be. Watch. We're going to take. Dune, just send a message request with putting like hello, and then I'll go in there and accept it, and then you can send the screenshot. That's normally what happens with X. Daggum, man. I knew it, man. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew we weren't going to get him. I knew it. I knew it. Son of a bitch. What's up, Calvin Johnson? Megatron. Derek Moore, defensive end, Michigan. Makes a lot of sense. Did you send it? Did you send it? Let me see if you sent it. Red King? Is that who you are, Dune T? Red King, got you. Red King, I got you if that's you. Why my linebacker gone, Clay? I don't know. Okay, just all you have to do is send a screenshot now. I accept your request. So now once your request is accepted, you can send it in. If the trade talks fell through with Pitts, we need Stowers. Joust, where are these trade talks that you're hearing about for Kyle Pitts? All right, I got you, Red King. I'm gonna put you on the list right now. Red. Oh. Hey. We got a good amount of people in here for this giveaway, which is great. Yep. Marcos, that's it. because Stukes is off the board. So, I mean, looking at this board, who am I going to? I mean, linebackers left. Anthony Hill Jr. chat. CJ Allen still left, so that's good. I think the pick now with Stukes being off the board and yo, I ain't got no Instagram, but my mom did it. Wesley, I think I got you, brother. Dan Morgan at DMFL. Hey, we are doing everything we can to trade for Kyle Pitts right now. Stay tuned. Joust, how much of a reliable source is that? It can't be reliable. I would not. I don't see how that's a reliable source. All right, Red King, I got you down. Wesley, I'm pretty sure I got you down. Pretty sure your mom's all good. Who's our targets now? I think it's gonna be Anthony Hill Jr., Jay Gaudet. It's Dan's personal tweet to me and DM. I want to see this for myself, Joust. I'm a see it to believe it type of guy. I need to see it. Guys, I think it's going to be between Stowers now or Anthony Hill Jr. Still got Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, AJ Halsey, Jamal McCoy still there, Keontae Scott still there, D'Angelo Ponza still there. I think it's going to be Anthony Hill Jr. though, if I have to guess. Well, what Buffalo doesn't pick for another while though, Marcos. I don't think they have another pick in the second round. They were right here at 35. Yeah, they don't have another pick in this second round. And the Jets, okay, at 50. I don't know, man. I don't know, Marcos. Give me an email to send a screenshot. What happened? What happened? Lay, don't pour water out the tub, honey. No, but what you want, honey? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this pups. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this pups. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I'm surrounded by girls. Girl, and then my girls. Surrounded by girls. What do you want? What do you need? Okay, hold on. I'm coming. What? Let me pour water out. Okay? Here. Scanton. Tiger from Penny's Tucky says Josiah Trotter. I like Josiah Trotter. Hilgore would be a great fit, Clay. He's close to home and he's a stud. Absolutely hated. Who'd the Lions pick? They took Derek Moore, edge rusher out of Michigan. Not at 51. Only one of them loves you unconditionally. Which one is that, Rock? Rob, what are you talking about out of Texas? Zion Young going to Baltimore. I like Zion Young. With him and Trey Hendrickson alongside each other is a good idea. 6'5", 262. You're welcome. All right, hold on 1 second, chat. Ah. All right, where the Bucks going here? Well, there goes Josiah Trotter. I like Josiah Trotter too, man. I like Josiah Trotter. If you're trying to stop the run, that's from a guy who can fill the gaps. He's definitely your guy. That's for sure. There ain't listen, Earl. All the linebackers ain't gone, man. We still got. Here's the thing, chat. We still have Anthony Hill Jr. and C.J. Allen. It's not over for the linebacker position. Indianapolis Colts trade the pick. I like the Trotter pick for Buccaneers, unfortunately. Strong football IQ, too. He diagnoses plays very well, but he excels in the run game. That's the best thing.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Jeremy Bernard.
Jeremy Bernard.
Sounds like the fans like it. You know, wide receiver, and appropriately, it's one of the greats of all time. The option, Jeremy Bernard from Bama is coming to Pittsburgh. He led the Tide in receptions each of the last 2 years.
Yeah, Rick, I'm telling you right now, I don't think that's a reliable source, buddy. I don't see how that's people. Let me go look at this. I'm gonna go look at his profile. I don't think that is a reliable source. Let me go look at this guy's profile. I don't think this is Dan Morgan's personal X account. Because I don't think. Yeah, he's got Jalen Hurts, Eagles analyst, inspiring NFL scout, prospect breakdowns, and more. Dan Morgan. Yeah, this guy's not a reliable source, brother. This is not a reliable source at all, and he's an Eagles fan. D. Morgan NFL. That's the exact same at that I. Yeah, this is Rick or Joust. This is not reliable, buddy. I would not listen to this. Plus, he's an Eagles fan. So he's talking about the Eagles, brother. He's talking about the Eagles, and he's an Eagles fan. Look at this. You go to his profile, it does say Dan Morgan, but he's an Eagles fan. This is not Dan Morgan. This is just some person named probably Dan Morgan who's an Eagles fan. So, yeah, my friend, it's not legit. And this is not who you think it is. Dan Morgan doesn't have a legit X account. If he does, it's ran by Carolina's like social media team. That's how it works. Because if you go look at this guy's X account, brother. And he sent this out 5 hours ago. So why do I not see? Yeah, I'll get her. Let me look up Dan Morgan. Yeah. Joust. I don't know where you're getting that, where you saw that, but my friend, that is no bueno. No bueno, my friend. No bueno. No bueno. You want Jack Kelly? I want right now, I want, with how the linebackers have gone, I want Anthony Hill Jr. I do. McNeil-Warren I don't feel like he fits what we need on this defense. Like, I like the talent, but the fit just doesn't make sense to me, to be honest with you guys. Just the Mandalorian. Oh, it's a movie? Oh, sweet. Mandalorian's coming out with a movie. Better watch that. Yeah, and Dan Morgan would let something out like that anyways. No GM lets that stuff out on a tweet. So, yeah, my friend, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. It's not legit. It's not legit, my friend. Plus, you got to look at the profile picture too, Rick. When you look at his profile picture, it's Jalen Hurts. No bueno. No bueno.
Changed hands, but this is one that's been in place. Remember, they changed one on the clock last year. So this again is the Falcons' first pick of this 2026 draft, and they're ready with the announcement.
What's up, Sean?
Yeah, I represent the man, but it's always both up. We're both up the rise up, baby. And to my no-go family at home watching, I see y'all out there too. Now let's get down to business. With the 48th pick in 2026 NFL draft, the Atlanta Falcons select from the bloodline, Avion Terrell, DB Clemson.
He's going to play with his brother. So the Falcons are going to go play with. They drafted Avion Terrell to go play with his brother. Panthers are on the clock. They just traded for the 49th pick with the Vikings, chat. The Panthers are on the clock, chat.
You can see the older brother is so happy to be able to take the younger brother under his wing and kind of shepherd him right on into the league. And they are going to be a duo, I believe, on the outside.
Here we go, chat.
The nickel position down there at on his play, both nickel and outside at Clemson. He'll probably move outside. Bookend brothers, how cool is that? That's the good to get. And this kid can compete now. Avion is tough, just like his brothers.
What was the trade? That's what I want to know. I want to know the trade, though. So we traded them 51 and 159 for 49 and 196.
Here you're going to see him just clue in a cover two trap type of scheme, just reading what number two's doing, come in, put a big hit on him, knock the ball out. He can do it all, man. Only defensive back. The Dabo era, that's 2 sacks in a game. He forced 5 fumbles this past year. Look at Savvy, playing great Savvy.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely trolling you, Joust. The guy is not legit. He's an Eagles fan and he's a troll. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's a troll. It's not a legit account. It's not a legit account, Joust. Yeah. All right. Carolina. We're on the clock.
Just watch his tape. What I love the most about that, though, Grady, the bigger brother, how he just embraced him. I mean, that is so damn cool. That's what it's all about right there. They train together and they have their entire lives. And now they will be teammates. Very rare in NFL history, not unprecedented, but rare that we have brothers who are on the same team in the National Football League.
All right, who are we going here?
Inside the Falcons.
I'm going to say it's Anthony Hill Jr., chat. I'm going to say Anthony Hill Jr. That's my guess. That's my guess. I'm sticking with it. Never mind. I know who it is. God dang it. The Panthers have selected Texas Tech defensive tackle Lee Hunter. Nope. Defensive lineman. They took a defensive tackle, chat. Lee Hunters. Texas Tech. I like it. Lee Hunter, nose tackle. I like it, chat. Two-time All-American. Listen, Lee Hunter's a dog, man. I mean, as much as I wanted to get that linebacker situated, you got the nose tackle situated now.
Which was not what he wanted to be. I think he got drafted a lot higher. It's been a night filled with so much emotion, particularly in Toronto. So there's the two brothers.
Lee Hunter is the pick, chat.
So much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of the financial services companies.
Why do you put Texas A&M when it's Texas Tech?
Your insurance and finance nationwide is on your side. I'm a double. So Miles. It's called McDouble Macro Monday. The $3 bill.
I mean, listen, man, we finally got some beef on that front line, bruh. Not flashy, but that's a plug and play tone setter in Lee Hunter, man. Strong. He's a strong run defender. He's got the size and the power. He projects an early down contributor with room to grow as a pass rusher, but he's a true nose tackle. Some people are very we didn't give up much. McNeil-Warren doesn't really fit the mold that we need, chat. Like, everybody thinks McNeil-Warren fits. McNeil-Warren is basically the same thing we have in Tre'Von Moehrig. So if you're going to get a safety, why are you going to get McNeil-Warren?
Another way forward. UPMC performs more living donor liver transplants than any other program. That experience means more life-changing outcomes.
That's what I don't understand. Like, people think that McNeil-Warren, I like him as a prospect, don't get me wrong. I just don't think he fits. After what I've seen, I just don't think it makes a lot of sense. I don't think he just fits the mold in our defense.
Omar Cooper Jr. out of Indiana, and the Jets with a little maneuvering here again in round 2 find themselves with the 50th pick in this draft, and their selection is again will be announced by
It's so true. Like I said, chat, I like the pick. I think Lee Hunter surprisingly quick for his size. Because if you go look at his size, man, 6'3", 318. I'm pretty sure he ran like a 4.9 and a 40, which is pretty damn good for his size. But he can penetrate the pocket up in the interior. You put him alongside freaking Derek Brown, man. And now what you got on the outside with Nick Score and everything, man, I like it. I wish that I still want a linebacker, but they must think that the linebackers are going to be there. I don't know. Because New York just took D'Angelo Pons. What's up, Panthers Pride? So we're not gonna get a linebacker. I mean, we still might. His tape is crazy. Great pick. I know his tape is great. I don't understand why people don't like it. I don't get it. That's just me. It's just like last night. This is all about the trenches, man. This is like Dan Morgan is like Nick Saban right now. He's just lining up them trenches. So people are going to complain about it, man. They're doing they're going to get the trenches set up, man. That's what they're doing. Trenches win football games, bro. Until people realize that it is what it is. Y'all act like this is going to be some flashy shit. All right, chat. I'll be right back.
This man played 606 plus snaps at corner and only played 6 snaps in the slot. So they never had any reservations about putting him outside on the Autobahn in the bad play. They may move him inside here in New York. Regardless, he's going to play. He'll play a lot. One of the most infamous statistics in the NFL last year, of course, New York Jets had 0 interceptions. So obviously, this was an area of significant need. Pons had 2 picks last year, by the way, including a pick 6 in that playoff game against Oregon. All right, the Vikings are up, and their pick is in. Caleb Banks was their selection in round 1 last night, which is a pick that has been fans a few times. But at number 1, or 51, I should say, the Vikings making their selection. Go Vikes. In the 51st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Jake Golden, linebacker, 6'8". Welcome, brother. I love these stories. Jake Golden was unranked coming out of high school, started his career at Central Arkansas, the defensive end, wound up first team All Big 12 last year. When Jack Campbell had him, with Detroit Lions, he had the length, he had the size, he had the height. Inside linebacker, golf ball linebacker can be really disruptive when you're like Jake Golden, who's 6'4.5". 239 pounds at a 39 vertical. He will affect the passing game in that way. From the athleticism, all three phases. To run in coverage, to blitzer. He gets after it as well. He can strip, he can shed blocks. He's a really good player. Look at this past year, 105 tackles. The Bearcats, 6 tackles for 3.5 sacks and broke up 3 passes. It was all over the field. And they moved him around in that defense. And here's the thing I'll say about him. He's best coming forward. He needs to be coming down toward the line of scrimmage. He doesn't need to be back in space. You don't need him back in coverage. You don't need him trying to figure out what routes to run. You need him attacking the ball. As long as they can have him do that, he'll make a ton of plays for him. Yeah, that's where you maybe have some concerns about him. It's on third down. What is his value?
Jake Golday, huh?
Coverage player. He can't be third to rush the passer if he can't cover. The Vikings gave up 124 yards rushing the game last year. Now Carolina Panthers will be there to try and help. Packers have yet to make this year's draft. They'll change that, and they'll be making their pick next. As we get into Pittsburgh in just a moment.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never.
How dare the front office go best player available and still adjusting a position of need? Shame on them. Dude, I just listen, man. Y'all can have it. Since y'all guys are such experts, man, y'all can have it.
Cars are all about the details. Rental cars are all about the details. It's cool when you can pick the exact car.
Y'all can have it, man. If y'all want to sit there and bitch. It wouldn't matter what they went. We could have gone Omar Cooper Jr. and people have been like, man, we need an offensive tackle. Man, we need a linebacker. Man, we needed that guy. It ain't going to make a difference. No one's ever going to be pleased, man. But hey, once Lee Hunter plugs up that middle of the field, and then once freaking Monroe Freeling's out there blocking and only allowing 5 pressures, and no one can run up the middle because of Lee Hunter, and we're getting more pressure on the quarterback from the interior, everybody will forget about anything that happened tonight. And all it takes is one little. It only takes one good play for them to change their mind.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know.
Hey, chat. Look what Ghetto Gronk posted on his thing. Oh, I'm going to show y'all. I could not share that. I could not share that. That's too funny. That's too funny. I know it's life-changing concept. Shout out to Zach for that one. What's up, Joseph? What you want? All right, chat. I'll be right back. I'm going to go help put the daughter down after this pick. Hey, enough.
It is my esteemed pleasure to make this second round pick.
Oh, yeah, Justin, they're all complaining about the Lee Hunter. Some of them are, some of them aren't.
52nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Brandon Cisse, defensive back, South Carolina.
Nice. Good pick for them. Got that Gamecock in. Got that Gamecock. Let's go.
In its one season in his home state of South Carolina last year.
Oh, he's from Chapin?
5'11", shade under 6 foot, 189 pounds, has a 41-inch vertical jump. This guy has
I didn't know he was from Chapin. I forgot he was from. I knew he was from South Carolina. I didn't know he was from Chapin.
do some work with him as far as technique is concerned. When he's up at the line in press coverage, that's where he's at his best because it takes a lot of the thinking out of it, and then he can just use his tremendous physical athletic ability like right here. He can mirror at the line of scrimmage. He's got great transition and close, and he can finish on the football. Some of his inconsistencies as far as always being that kind of physical force against the run or some of the things that showed up again. You see him here. Press coverage, long arms, good body control, being able to mirror routes when he backs off. He got into trouble a little bit, but he can work all that out. He has got all the physical tools. Gannon will work with him. Green Bay needs a corner with his physical profile. Packers defense had just 7 interceptions last year. Just look at the emotion absolutely on his face. That's what it's about. What makes this night so special. That was the Packers' first pick of this draft. The Colts are another team that didn't have a pick last night, and so their selection is in. They'll pick for the first time right now here at 53. And there's a familiar face and voice to make the announcement. Wow. Look out, everybody. Here comes McAfee. They said yins are getting soft. Yins are getting tired. Are you yinzers getting exhausted from so much football celebration or no? 0 arrests last night in the NFL draft compound. Pittsburgh Yinzers, congratulations. Now, the Indianapolis Colts' first-round draft pick was Sauce Gardner. And all of your first-round picks for sure. The Indianapolis Colts have not won the AFC South in 12 years. That changes this year. Jim Irsay from the football heavens cured Daniel Jones's torn Achilles. Michael Pittman got sent to the Steelers, and in return, we got football gods with the 53rd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. The AFC South Kings, Indianapolis Colts select C.J. Allen, linebacker from Georgia. Go Dogs. Have a great night. Cheers. C.J. Allen, the consensus All-American, still young, just turned 21 last month. They started 30 games over 3 years and led the Bulldogs in tackles last year. 28 on my big board for the top football linebackers in the draft. Know that play every down. He can do it. 6 foot half, 30 left, 4.47 at his pro day. Know that guy led the Bulldogs in tackles, but 88, also 8 tackles for loss. He's been there since day one. He's a veteran. The collegiate boards to come in, to play the run aggressively. He's going to be a guy who can jump with the ball, go sideline to sideline, quick to shit the boys. And he'll really start trying to do a little stiff. The bottom line is he's developed into a really good blitzer. And 1 sack his first 2 seasons. He had 3.5 sacks this past year. Sound tackler. Leaves a lasting impression when he hits you. You know C.J. Allen's on the field. And a character, 110, 15 for C.J. Here's the thing I have to say about C.J. Allen. Very few rookies come in and can be the green dot call the defense. He's been a guy in Kirby Smart's defense since day one. He's understood. He's been a leader of that defense. He's a coach on the field. He could call the defense from day one. And I get it. There's a little bit of toughness in him, but he's an instinctive player. When he lacks in the athletic a little bit, he can make up with smarts and instinct. He did it for Kirby Smart at the highest level of the SEC. I think he can do it for the Indianapolis Colts. But there's no question. Look, Indianapolis needed some speed and playmaking ability for Lou Anarumo in the defense. They were devoid of bodies, quite honestly, at the linebacker position. They need an athletic profile, a guy who can make plays on all 3 downs. The Eagles are next. They took Mekhi Lemon, Round one, let's see what they have in store for us in round two.
With the 54th pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the two-time champions and reigning NFC East champions, Philadelphia Eagles select Eli Stowers, tight end, Vanderbilt University.
You wonder where the second tight end would go. Eli Stowers was a quarterback in high school in Denton, Texas. He had 62 catches last year for Vandy, and he won the Mackey Award as the nation's top tight end. That's the thing when you watch Eli Stowers, you can play him a football IQ as that former quarterback. The guy that can take a little weight off of making him a receiver. He's got to obviously improve as a blocker, but you see the run after the catch ability for Eli Stowers. He was outstanding football player at Vanderbilt. He's the kind of guy you talked about there. Move tight end, little. That H-back tight. Who could actually, you could put him outside wide as a big receiver. He caught the ball, he did a lot of that damage after the catch. You know, I'm talking about blocking, we know that's got to get better. But as far as a receiving option, Eli Stowers had 2 years at the collegiate level.
What you see right there on the highlight tape, working in the middle of the field between the numbers, that's what he really excelled at Vandy. Really good against zone coverage, real good hands, silky smooth. Just needs to get big. They use him in various different ways down there. They use him on the line, off the line, put him out of the slot. Doesn't have the same kind of speed as Sadiq, but he will be a chain mover in this offense.
He also won the very prestigious William V. Campbell Trophy, also known as the Academic Heisman. So he's on his way. The emotions are flowing freely here in Pittsburgh and all across the country. If these young men have their dreams realized tonight in round two of the NFL Draft.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the plain, crisp taste of Bud Light? Her words, not mine. She actually wants, she wants 3.
She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything in a clean, crisp taste, Bud Light.
For 24 hours straight, 24 chefs compete against the clock and each other for 24 time-tested challenges. Who will have the creativity, skills, stamina to be the last chef standing? 24 and 24 on Food Network.
Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture.
Fit everyone in with iPhone 17 Pro. Stay connected with AT&T.
You made it. You got this, guys. Come on.
Get iPhone 17 Pro on us with iPhone trade-in. Any condition. Still have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment?
It was time to make a change. My doctor recommended Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
I changed and got rapid symptom relief. Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining.
I got lasting remission, meaning few to no symptoms.
Check. Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. Seek event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked or pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
They're going out to eat, and then they're going all out with Platinum. Be among the first to know when tables open on Resi, priority notified. Make the most of up to $400 in Resi credit. That's in the menu.
They only took to the 2 players.
And show your friends what the hype's all about.
Well,
Platinum.
Eli Stowers is off. Yep. And there goes CJ Allen to Indianapolis.
There's nothing like Platinum. Official payments partner of the NFL.
Sorry, Chad. I was putting my daughter asleep. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Since Ravens, since gold.
Chase me.
NFL Flag. Say something.
You're watching the 2026 NFL Draft, presented by Bud Light. As we work our way through round two, it has been a decidedly defensive affair. 17 of the 22 picks so far in the second round have been defensive players. The New England Patriots have moved up here to spot number 55, and here to help us with the announcement of their selection is the voice of the NFL, Alan Roach.
A special message from United States service members stationed at our nation's capital.
Free have defended freedom on land and sea with courage and sacrifice.
Airmen preserve that freedom and own the skies.
For 250 years, soldiers have answered the call, winning independence and preserving it.
Sailors project America's strength across every ocean around the world.
On a new frontier, Guardians defend what keeps our republic secure. Since 1941, the USO has supported service members and their families at home and abroad.
Back to you in Pittsburgh.
Thank you to our men and women who serve in the United States military and for your sacrifices to defend our country's freedom. With the 55th pick, the 2026 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Gabe Akis, linebacker, Illinois.
Gabe Akins was a starter for a moment. He set foot on campus in Champaign, a freshman All-American, had 27 sacks in his 4 seasons. 11 of them as a senior last year to lead the Big Ten in the regular season.
Yeah, got a little bit of a tweener. He can play defensive end in the 3-4, he can play the base end in the 4-3. And think about New England, how they use Christian Barmore, Milton Williams. He's in that mold. Super heavy hand. He will absolutely stone the living you-know-what out of you when he puts his hands on you, man, and can reset the line of scrimmage. He played with all power, all effort. He can really set the edge. He can rush with power. He'll fit it well in New England.
All right, and thank you, Lewis. I'm told that the wheeling and dealing is not only taking place here at the draft, but also around the National Football League. Here's Shefty with the latest on that. Shefty.
All right, Green, with a big trade, the Minnesota Vikings have sent Pro Bowl linebacker Jonathan Bernard to the Philadelphia Eagles for a 3rd-round pick tonight and a 3rd-round pick next year. The Eagles already have reached agreement with Jonathan Bernard on a 4-year, $100 million deal. The Vikings save cap space, get 2 3rd-round picks back in return, and the Eagles make another move to bolster their defense as they continue wheeling and dealing.
Howie Roseman just continuing to play chess here so far. What do you think of it, Burger?
I love it. I mean, you think about it. Remember, last year they lost Milton Williams and Montez Sweat. They've been trying to figure out a way to get some pass rush. This is a way to make up for the pass rush that they lost a couple years ago. Howie Roseman does it again because you got instant pass rush and Jonathan Bernard. Okay, correct? Jonathan Bernard can play now. Yeah, he can go. He can come off the edge. When losing Jalen Phillips, it was a big deal. That was someone that they didn't want to lose. Bernard kind of brings that same kind of high motor profile, a lot of athleticism off the edge. They always put that team this way. Hands rush first over everything. That's a nice addition.
Jaguars pick is in. Here we go. With the 56th pick, 2026 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Nate Forfeiture. Hi, guys. Texas A&M.
What?
Ridiculous.
Oh, it's what is it? Oh.
We're just talking about it. Right? We don't use tight ends. Don't walk forward and here comes another one the second to the line. He's on this though. He's on towards in line. Blockers taking it to the blocker. That's his career reception total. The previous 4 seasons that what he did against the Nebraska tight team. That's a 4-yard out. 3 touchdowns. Got Florida 3 catches. 35 yards. South Carolina a solid game. He's an all-state basketball player in high school. The effective blocks he makes on the move. Plays good hands. He's an aggressive kid. Quickly finds spot
up in a variety of spots in this Texas A&M offense. At the inline blocker, they're rear the block. Slip pass fair to Ohio State. This kid can get the offensive blocker. Makes some really good catches and front catches in this Texas A&M offense.
Yeah, he'll compete. He'll compete when they line him up at a traditional line. Lacks some speed in the passing game with the technical hands. Traditional wide.
Nice. 2 tight ends selected in the last 3 picks as we work our way through round 2. The Chicago Bears are on the clock. They went defense last night. Most teams have done defense here tonight. We'll see what the Bears do. Teammate, we're back in Pittsburgh in just a moment.
What's up, chat? How's everyone feeling tonight? All right. So first things first, chat. I do want to know. Let's go ahead and vote. Let's put a poll up.
Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Auto Scan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on 650 million vehicle scans verified. Certified master technicians.
Hold on, chat. I'm going to put a poll up. I'm interested because this is a conversation starter. Huh? I don't think it's going to be an all-day binger. Why do you ask? Why do you say that? Why do you ask? Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. Well, you had the car.
I know that.
You're going to have the car all day tomorrow.
I'm not doing anything. And what are you talking about? I'm going to be done doing what I'm doing by noon.
And I'll be done with mine probably around, I'll be done with golf at 1.
Right.
1:30.
And I'm saying, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking, am I going to have a reasonable time to come pick you up? Or is it going to be some type of all-day warfare and you're going to be like, oh, no.
I don't think it's going to be anything like that at all.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. I'm like, tomorrow, once I leave the house, I have to have everything. So I'm not trying to be jumping through all these hoops.
Okay. I'll keep you updated. That's all right. What's wrong with that? I can't predict the future. You want me to get a magic 8-ball out? What are you talking about? All I said was I don't think it's going to be an all-day affair tomorrow. Okay, so you're going to walk away and talk, but that's not going to talk to me? That makes a lot of sense.
You say stuff like that sometimes, and I'm like, you're saying it as if you don't have choices. You're the one making the choices.
I know that. I'm asking you the thing here. I'm asking you.
I'll come pick you up, but whatever time you want me to come pick you up. I'm just saying, I planned on making us like burgers and stuff tomorrow. Like these, I was gonna make this turkey burgers, but Big Mac style, and sweet potato fries. But anyways, I was just saying, like, do I mentally need to prepare myself for something ridiculous tomorrow? Is what I was practically asking you. Because I'm like, you just went out with your friends, so I would hope not. But
I'm not going out tomorrow night or anything.
Okay, I'm just asking because it's you go.
If anything, it would be a lunch after we play golf, and not like that one day, and you came pick me up.
Okay, and that was and there's no point in me making dinner. So I'm like, then there's no point in me making dinner.
It won't be, but it won't be that late because we played later in the day. Tomorrow is going to be. We'll be done earlier.
Okay. Well, we'll just see. I guess just let me know.
Okay.
I'm just saying, let me know. I'm just saying, let me know whether or not I should be cooking and including you or not. I don't want. I'm also saying this because I don't want to be telling Turtle like today. I've been telling her all day, oh, we're gonna sit down and eat and have Chick-fil-A. That's why I was like, I don't want to be doing stuff like that. If we don't have a plan, you know, I don't want the communication between us affecting Turtle.
I understand.
Like that tonight, actually, clearly she was about to be upset, and I was upset too.
To get involved in the poll chat, all you have to do is type in a 1, a 2, or a 3, or a 4 in the chat. That's the one thing I love about the new StreamYard feature with the polls. You could just post it up down here, and all you have to do is type, and it'll go straight to the poll. Pause on love it, Nina. That's funny. Get her. Get her.
Get him now.
No, you get her. Get her. No, get her. Get her now. Get her. Get your mom. Get her.
The big horse. The whole big horse.
That is a big horse, is what it is. It's a big. No, she's a polar bear, is what she is. She's a white polar bear.
Oh, come on, your mom.
I think you can now. Lift her up.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think I can. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if she'll let
me. Like this. Oh, there you go. Oh, you big baby. Oh, I know you miss it.
She doesn't realize how big she is.
No, she's 70, almost 75 pounds. She's 72 pounds. It's ridiculous. The old polar bear.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just picked her up like that. And I just remember when I could just pick her up. I pick her up like this. She would lay on my shoulder like a baby. She'd put her paws up here and like extend her body and just on the hold her. She was so pup. Yeah, she were. All right, mommy's going to the shower.
No, not yet. I will though. All right, so Manuel McNeil-Warren's off the board. I mean, my goodness. The Browns have had a hell of a draft. Hell of a draft by the Browns so far. But they get a guy, man. I mean, listen, I ain't mad at him for that. It's a good pick for them. Manuel McNeil-Warren's nice, bro. Like, I just don't think he was a good fit for us. I think the best fit now at this point, if we look at safeties, is probably Bud Clark because he's got elite range, in my opinion, great ball tracking skills. That's what we need. We need Bud Clark. AJ Halsey, I think, is still on the board too. Jermon McCoy still on the board. What do we got best available? Linebackers, Anthony Hill Jr. still on the board. Kyle Lewis is still on the board. Let's see who else we got safety wise. Still got AJ Halsey, Kilgore, Bud Clark. I like that. Tremont McCoy still available. Keontae Scott, Keith Abney, Dalen Everett, Chandler Rivers, Hazika Massis, Thaddeus Dixon. Devin Marshall's also very underrated as well. He's still there. There's still some decent D tackles left too. Orange Juice is still there. Grayson Halton, Daryl Jackson, Chris McEllen still there. Nice. All right. Center wise, though, you got some guys, man. You still got Jake Slaughter, Sam Hetch, Connor Liu as well. Pat Coogan, Jaeger Burton, James Brockermeyer. All right. Let's go back to the picks. Where are we at here? Marlon Klein. They took Michigan. Marlon Klein, tight end. Texans did. I like Michael Taff, yeah. Michael Traffy, or I can't pronounce his last name. It's hard to that. Marlon Klein being selected over Max Clare is criminal, yeah. I'm surprised by that. I gotta put the poll up. What happened to my poll? What happened to my poll? My poll. There you go. So far, 67% of you like. Again, guys, if you want to get in the poll, all you have to do is type 1, as it says. Type 1, type 2, type 3, or 4 based off the poll that you see there. Down at the bottom right. I'm just interested to see what people really think about, Lee Hunter and all that. The Eagles traded Jonathan Grenard while the Vikings continue to load up picks. Wow. What kind of limit? Looking at Jalen Hurts, he's wide open. Dude, some of these, man. Some of these are just, some of the memes I'm seeing that right now is wild. It's absolutely wild. God. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, that's not a good look for you. Oh, Dave Portnoy. Please delete, not funny. Leave my coach alone. Oh my God, such a pussy. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Panthers pride. I'm not a fan of it at all.
2026 NFL Draft. The Tennessee Titans select Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker, Texas.
Fuck. Well, there goes my guy.
Hill Jr. is from Texas.
God, man, these linebackers are going bye-bye. I guess we ain't going linebacker until I don't know when. Are we going to linebacker in third round? Going to go get Kyle Lewis or something? What line is CJ Allen's? CJ Allen's gone, ain't he? Maybe they like Kalen Elam's, or I don't know. I mean,
but this is a dude who can make plays when he's dropping back in the zone. That's not his forte. His forte is can't diagnose, flow fast to the football, get off blocks, and basically just disrupt and wreck stuff. This is a Robert Saleh type of guy. Somebody who really kind of set the tone on defense on the second level. I think Anthony Hill is capable of doing just that.
Much improved tackler over the last year. They was as a kid. You think about the 7 forced fumbles as well. Yeah.
Savage. I couldn't tell you that if I wanted to, brother.
But when you think about think about who he had in San Francisco and Trey Green.
I couldn't tell you that if I wanted to.
Of Trey Greenlaw.
Got a problem with that, Lou?
Absolutely do. I mean, I like CJ. I like him. I don't like him as much as I like Anthony Hill, but that's cool. That's the fun part.
This would be fun around. The place of fire last night as they selected the quarterback Todd.
How do I feel about Lee? I like the Lee pick. I like the Lee pick. We get that beef up front. I do like it. Like, we keep that beef up front, man. We add beef to the front. Tavon Austin, the man with the best. The man with the best, probably college highlight tape ever. I'm trying to look at X and see how bad it is on there right now. Dang it, Rams. Yeah, there goes Max Clare.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I think he's a good sort intermediate route runner. I mean, he sits slightly above average as far as his quickness, his route running, his run after the cat. Quite honestly, I thought he was disappointing at the point of attack at the run blocker. I didn't think he played his stuff that you typically associate with Ohio State tight end. You're right. Just a little rich for me. We'll see. The Rams have done a great job of utilizing tight end, both in terms of how they use them on game day. They're going to need to develop. And I think that's what you look at when you look at Sean McVay. How they use the tight end like they use Higby. And then offense, it's a play action based offense, running the football. If any offensive coordinator can figure out how to use them and where to put it best, it's Sean McVay. I can put a number to that. The Rams had 331 plays with 3 tight ends on the field last year. That's more than twice as many as any other team in the NFL. So they do get some help for their quarterback, Matthew Stafford. But the Bills have traded up. They'll be in the next.
How many tight ends does Sean McVay need? Apparently, they need more because they don't like the ones he got. Bills are trading up. They already got an edge rusher. Oh, man. They might go Oscar Delp. It wouldn't surprise me if they go Oscar Delp next. Like it would be, but it would not surprise me honestly if he falls there. Here's an interesting take. Lee Hunter says his nickname. Lee Hunter says his nickname is the fridge from a coach that told him if people want to eat, they've got to get through you. Lee Hunter also, who had 7 sacks and 31.5 tackles for a loss over the last 3 seasons at UCF and Texas Tech. He's Ashawn Robinson's replacement. Well, we know that. We knew it was Ashawn Robinson's replacement for sure. Is Jermon McCoy's injury that bad? I mean, I guess up to this point, it's got to be bad enough for him to fall this far.
It's time now for a draft moment by Haagen-Dazs. Second round of the NFL draft, the Falcons drafting quarterback Avion Terrell, teaming him with his brother AJ, so they'll be in that locker room together. They've got 0 quarterbacks.
Dan traded the 159 for 196. Who's going to be left by then? We'll see, brother. We'll see. Oh, shit.
Here they took TJ Parker, the edge rusher, earlier in round 2. Now they will select again here at number 62. Opportunity to come up here with the legend at Penn State and Buffalo. With the 62nd pick, 2026 NFL Draft, Buffalo Bills select David Icanosa, DB, Ohio State. David Icanosa is from Union Township, New Jersey. Began his college career at Ole Miss, transferred to Columbia, all 16 games. In the national title season of 24, they made the first team All Big Ten last year. The big, long corner, 6'2", 190 pounds. And for a guy who's that long, he's got good body control. Go smooth, fluid.
Oh, man.
If this guy can reach for the rock in the field, in those 50-50 situations, he's going to win them. See right there, he put a nice shot of getting his hand in there at the catch. Good in zone coverage, he gets the run, likes the cut low, will miss some tackles in that way. But you look at the that he brings to the table and the way he competes up with the third ball. Penalties down dramatically, down to only 3. 2 hands in ground because there's a lot of penalties.
All right, we will be back in 30 seconds after a word from Roundup Dual Action.
Keep them from coming back.
Roundup Dual Action.
Squeeze for up to 4 months.
So it
Mm-hmm.
Just the
That's the point, Bo. That's the point.
Just gotta go to the store now. There you go. Kill and prevent weeds for up to 4 months with Roundup Dual Action. Stuff works.
All right, we're getting close to the end of round 2 here. Pick number 63 will be the Chargers. We haven't seen since they took the team Mesador. The number 22 overall last night. And Seattle's getting to make the final pick of round 2. And then we'll begin round 3 tonight. Remember, we have rounds 2 and 3 tonight. We'll have 5 minutes between picks in the third round. I'll wait for a McNeil-Warren. I mean, I was impressed. The good tape. Chargers beat a guard at the area of deep to them. We thought maybe they go a line. They didn't go a line. It would be there. And so what? I was impressed, Lou, with the tape of McNeil-Warren. That Iowa game blew me away, and he had a consistent year overall starter. Wyoming, USC, and Oregon.
When you think about what you're doing, how Jim Harbaugh, Bregnon fits that. It can be a power player. You put him next to one of those big tackles, whether it's all or Slater. They can
Take on me, take me on, take on me, I'll be yours. Sean Merriman.
Wait a minute. Something's not right. The 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Jake Slaughter, guard, Florida.
Jake Slaughter took center. Nice.
Slaughter was an All-American in the first team All-SEC each of the last 2 years.
Oh, that's a good pick for them. I'm a big fan of Jake Slaughter, actually. He was one of my favorite centers in this draft.
Consistency that he played with at 6'5", 32 and a half bar. His advanced blocker technique is sound. Footwork's very good. He's effective on combo block. I love the alertness of Jake Slaughter, a veteran player. He gets it. He can step in and play right away. This team needs that interior lineman. I thought Bregnon would be a good player. I like Slaughter. I thought it worked to be a third, fourth rounder. They can make the end of the second. So an interior offensive lineman like Jake Slaughter. I know Dean thought he could be a guy that could start right away at the center in the NFL. I really like the kid.
He's got vice grips for hands, but Florida State is still having nightmares of what he did to their defensive line.
The Wolves are on the clock. Make the final pick of round 1. They'll make the final pick of round 2, and then we'll start round 3. Here tonight, as we continue live from Pittsburgh, it's the NFL Draft on ESPN.
Are they going to commercial? I hope so. All right, chat. I'm going to go get a shower. I'll be right back. Since we're in commercial.
Already have the virus that causes shingles, and it could reactivate. Don't learn the hard way like I. Talk to your healthcare provider today.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never forget. What nature truly feels like. A bit of local art. A soulmate for the week. Finding out we love a good poncho. And that durian is everything they say it is. Everywhere you go with Marriott Bonvoy shapes you, making you the greatest souvenir of all. Explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
We need a new fridge.
This one has craft ice on demand.
More ice than me.
4 kinds of ice, actually.
Gonna need a bigger bucket. Like this one?
Do you always have 2 bucket chains?
I do.
Just like somebody on the app, like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. I mean, legendary moments start with a life. It's Miller time.
From Maine to Tokyo, and every street, sidewalk, and side trail in between. You don't wear beanie boots to stand out. You wear them to stand outside.
In life and in business,
goalposts often move. But at Accenture, we say game on. Because whatever goal you're heading for, together, we'll get there. This season is going to be epic. The craziest off seasons ever. Baby.
We're back in Pittsburgh. The last time we saw a National Football League game, the Seattle Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl. Last night they closed round one of this NFL draft, selecting Jadarian Price, the running back out of Notre Dame, and they will now close round two of this NFL draft. So we will have a military moment here on our stage, and then we'll begin round three immediately thereafter. So we will have plenty more action for you coming here from Pittsburgh. But first things first, let's wrap up round two with the Seahawks in their selection.
What up, 12? Yeah. With the 64th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the world champs, Seattle Seahawks select Bud Clark, DB TCU.
Bud Clark spent 6 seasons total at TCU and was super productive. 15 interceptions over the last 4, took 2 of them back for touchdowns. Yeah, angular safety, 6'1", 188 pounds, with 31 and a half blocks. 4'4", 140. I think got everybody's attention. That 38 vertical with the 15 career receptions, the ball skills. Gets a real good jump on the football and coverage.
I love absolutely every single thing about this young man. Got to see him down there, at the Alamo Bowl. You see this play right here on this 7th round, running it down inside out. Those 15 career interceptions, they were all quality interceptions. Watch this one here. I believe he returned this one for a pick 6. Look how he jumps this route immediately, and he is out the gate. He will stall you down against the run. He can play the star, the money, the free safety. He's a day one starter out there in Seattle because he can play so many different positions. Mike McDonald will fit him in perfectly.
All right, we will have round 3 of the NFL draft coming away in just a moment from Pittsburgh, but first a special presentation, and for that is the voice of the NFL, Alan Roach.
Ladies and gentlemen, Substitute to Service represents the NFL's unwavering dedication to honoring, empowering, and connecting with our nation's service members, veterans, and their families. Tonight, as we honor 250 years as a nation, the NFL would like to take this moment to recognize the men and women of our armed forces. Joining us on stage are Steelers legends, United States Marine Corps veteran John Banazet, and Army National Guard veteran John Cole. If you are currently serving or have ever served in the United States military, please join these outstanding service members and stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service. God bless you.
today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt it's not. God bless you.
Thank you for your service. God bless America.
A beautiful moment here in Pittsburgh as we continue. Round two is now complete. The second straight year that 7 Ohio State players are drafted in the first 2 rounds. That is tied for their most in 2 rounds in the common draft era. So it has had a Buckeye feel tonight, and now we begin round 3. So it'll move a little more quickly. We will have 5 minutes between picks in round 3 as opposed to the 8 that we had in round 1 and the 7 in round 2. As it stands right now, we have Arizona set to pick first here, number 65 overall. We will also have some compensatory picks at the end of tonight. So after we go through 96, which would be the conclusion of each team having 3 rounds of selections, we will have a total of 4 compensatory picks. So we'll have a total of 100 picks being made before we get done with tonight. The intrigue now is, are we going to get a quarterback coming off the board?
All right, chat. I need a shower, man. Well, there goes my freaking god dang, man. I can't win for losing, bro.
Whose names we are expecting perhaps to hear tonight. Let's find out. Arizona with the pick.
With the 65th pick, the 2026 NFL.
What are we talking about?
Cardinals select Carson Beck, quarterback, Miami. Welcome, bro.
Cardinals took Carson Beck. Interesting. Shane, what are you talking about? He's going to be a true nose tackle in a 3-4 defense. You need a true nose tackle in a 3-4. You're putting Lee Hunter there. What are we talking about? I'm trying to understand. That's what I'm trying to understand with some of you guys' logic, man. Y'all just thinking that just because we don't get offensive weapons for 3 years in a row, again, you got to protect your quarterback, number one, if you want to even be able to have an offense. Number two, you needed a true nose tackle in a 3-4 defense. That is what Lee Hunter is, a true fucking nose tackle. Do people not understand that? Go look up what a true nose tackle, look up what a 3-4 defense and how it lines up. Use ChatGPT if you got to educate yourself. Or I can educate you for you.
You got to be happy for the young man. He did everything that he could during his time in Miami, especially down the stretch in some very big moments. Put himself in this position.
At the end of the day, man, you got to get a true nose tackle.
Really put some pressure on
Lee Hunter is a true nose tackle, and we've been needing a true nose tackle for the longest time. He's going to clog up the interior. You got Jalen Phillips and Nick Squirt on the outside. You got Devin Lloyd in the middle. You're going to have Derek Brown on one side, and then you're going to have Bobby Brown the third in there as well. You'll still have Turk. Our defensive line's good, man. Like, that's the thing. Our defensive line is basically solidified now with Lee Hunter, if we think about it. You just solidified your defensive line. You don't run. Yes, you do run 2 D tackles. You run Turk on one side, you run Derek Brown on the other. That's how they line it up. Go look how the roster's set up on the 3-4. Hell, I'll show you. Fuck. Here, I'm going to educate you real quick since you obviously fucking don't know how it works. Okay? In a nickel-based defense, it's perfectly shown on a 3-4. This is a nickel-based 3-4. This is your nickel defense. That is a nickel. That is a different style. In a regular base, in a 3-4 defense, you're going to have Derek Brown here. You're going to have Wharton here. Okay? This is where Lee Hunter's going to go. Or Bobby Brown III. Okay? That's where Lee Hunter's going to go. Wharton's technically a D tackle. Brown is technically a D tackle. But in a 3-4 defense, they're considered a right end, left end. But they are considered in this lineup. Yes, they're considered defensive ends, but they are they are technically D tackles though. Are they not? And you have 4 linebackers. You have 2 outside, which is Nick Scorton here. You're gonna have or Jalen Phillips over here. You're gonna have Nick Scorton over here. However, you're gonna have Devin Lloyd here, Tre'Von Wallace here. Your defensive line is solidified though with Lee Hunter. I don't understand why that's so hard to understand. Holy fuck. I don't understand why that's such a big deal. Why don't like here's the thing, man. People this is the thing I don't understand with this fan base, man, is like we solidified with the first pick in the first round. You solidified your left tackle position, or you can move Monroe to the right side. All right, so I don't understand why people hated on that pick. You literally have Ike Ekwonu on a injury that you don't know anything about. Like, you don't know what's going to happen with Ike Ekwonu's injury. You got Rasheed Walker on a 1-year deal up to $4 million. Could end up being $10 million depending on how he plays. Like I don't get it. And then you've got Moten, who is basically on his way out. Like, the time is ticking on him. And then you know Damian Lewis is going to be on his way out. You know Robert Hunt's probably going to be he's probably going to end up being a restructure. Damian Lewis might end up being an extension, but who knows? Luke Fortner, you don't know what he's going to become. So we still need to get a center. But you solidified, but you if they get a center, you're in a good spot from an offensive line standpoint. You're trying to build for your future. Like that's what people don't realize. Same thing with the defensive line. You just solidify. I feel like we just solidified the interior of our defensive line with a Lee Hunter. Now with you got Turk, and you still got Bobby Brown III. Plus, you still got Bobby Brown III, who's going to probably play some nose tackle. He might end up starting, but Lee's definitely going to battle him out. You got Cam Jackson on there for depth.
so about the details. It's cool when you can pick the exact color and pick it up exactly where you want, like here, or even way down here. But never wants to be here. You want to be here.
I mean, hell, the guy's nickname is the fridge. Like after his coach said, if the opponents want to eat, they're gonna have to run through you. Rightfully so. You know, rightfully so, because Hunter is built like the largest kitchen appliances and most likely played bigger than 314 pounds. He recorded 318 pounds. He recorded at the combine. He's a ready-made two-gapper in the middle of odd and even fronts, has surprising sixth sense of how to elude blockers, get into the backfield swiftly. If you want to get bigger and badder in the middle right away, Hunter is that guy. And that's what we did. I mean, for his size, he ran a 5'1". That's crazy for his size. He ran at a 10-yard split. He ran a 1.79. Vertical jump, he had a 21.5. And in a broad jump, he was 8 feet 4 inches. For a dude that is 6'3", 318 pounds, those measurables are pretty fucking good. So he's athletic. But a guy with a 6'9" wingspan can exceptionally ability to eat up space on the inside. And Lee Hunter on a lot of people's boards. There goes one of my guys. I like Markel Bell. Another thing is, a lot of people actually had Lee Hunter as projected as a first rounder this year. And we got him in the second round, so we got a steal technically. So why are we bitching?
Almost 37-inch arms, but he didn't always play that size. At 6'9", 346, somebody every single play. If he plays consistently to that frame, he could be a dominant guy for that size. Blocking in space is an issue. Yeah, your pad levels always going to be a problem.
Is he still on the board, Pregnon? Let's see. Best available. Let's go to best available still. Let's see. Oh, geez. Damn, Emmanuel Pregnon's still available. Jennings, Dunker, Caleb, Tanar. Still available. You got some OT still out there available. Center. Still got Sam Hetch on the board. Connor Lou still on the board. I like that. I would not be mad if we went and got Sam Hetch or Connor Lou at all. Linebackers. We still got Kyle Lewis. Still got Harold Perkins Jr. out there. I do like that. Caleb Elam's or you got Bryce Burchett still out there. Tight ends wise, we still got some guys. You still got Justin Jolly, Delp, Royer, Trigg, who I like. Wide receivers, still some guys out there. You got Branch, Chris Boswell the second. You still got some wide receivers on this board, bro. So you can still get some steals.
The NFL and the Bears work with Friends of the Children as part of our Inspired Change. Tyler and Timothy, it's time to.
Didn't they really like Delp? Yeah, they definitely do. AJ still available? Yeah, let's look at safety. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. Sam Rose. Okay. Rosas. Corners. You still got Jeremiah McCoy. Keontae Scott. Dude, look at the... Dude, you still got a lot of corners left here. You got Gerard McCoy. You got Keontae Scott. Malachi Muhammad. Keith Abney. Dalen Everett. Takario Davis. Chandler Rivers. Hazika Massis. Thaddeus Dixon. Devin Marshall. Still got some guys in the corner room. Safety, you still got AJ Halsey. You got Jalen Kilgore. You got Zakeet Wheatley. Jenna Smith, who I do like. Robert Pierce Jennings is down there. Michael Taffy down there as well. Lorenzo Styles still available. Cole Winowski is still available. Xavier Nawakpa. I don't know. Listen, I guarantee you I botched both of those guys' names. I'll tell you that right now. Probably botched the shit out of their names. There's a lot of talent still left on the board. Still a lot of talent on the board. And they love. Here's the thing, they do love Oscar Delp, so he's still on the board. Logan Jones is gone. That's one of my favorite centers. I thought best fit us.
San Francisco 49ers select Romello Height.
That's a good pick. Romello Height. Getting Romello Height. Dude, Romello Height like had a first round grade. You know what's crazy? A lot of these guys who did not go in the first round, and some of these guys that are getting picked in the second and the third, a lot of analysts had a lot of these guys as first round picks. That's the crazy part, bro. Like Romello Height, if I'm not mistaken, was like had a first round grade. Him and freaking Lee Hunter were first round grades, if I'm not mistaken. Dang, the Commanders didn't have a second round pick, so they're gonna go here. What are they looking for? So there's still a lot of talent, man. They're either going to go corner or center here. That's my guess.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the plain crisp taste Bud Light? Her words, not mine. She wants 3. She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste, the Bud Light.
We got 425 people watching on X. That's wild.
The luxurious tranquility of a jelly. Welcome to your happy place. Welcome home.
Trendsetter.
Dear Mercedes-Benz.
A trendsetter. Your mother. Your mother.
Nature's bounty.
Your mother's ass.
300 reactions. Nature's bounty supplements your whole body health with high absorption magnesium. Nature's bounty. It's in your nature.
Players make your in-house moments that make us all part of it. Here, where we're throwing it down, we're walking it off.
Let's see here what we got next. All right, so Washington's on the clock. They went Sony Styles first. They might take a chance on McCoy. What wide receivers they got available? Zachariah Branch. They might take a flyer on Chris Broswell second. I could see that. They could end up taking their boy Sam Hetch here. Running backs. Got Mike Washington Jr. I don't know if they're gonna rock with that, especially with what they got at running back there already. I don't know. NFL Draft. Presented by Bud Light. Gay. Just kidding.
Pre-injury, obviously, for Tre'Von before he would have been a top 5 day pick. He's the Zachariah Grant space for the short. Now we have Taylor Kieran, and they're the left tackle out of Northwest. If you prefer, puts them down. He had a really good career in Northwest for a while. Back three, selected, yes. Go to name running back, Jeremiah already played for the first. Go running back in round 2. Mike Washington, Jr., third highest paid running back out of Arkansas. We'll see when they start to come off the board. The advance the direction they go. They haven't picked in quite some time, but they're back. The Commanders with the next pick here.
All right, what are they going to go here?
Hello, Pittsburgh. How are you tonight? First and foremost, to an amazing town, sports town and fans, Pittsburgh. Thank you for being a great host of the 2026 draft. You guys are amazing. As much as I am into introducing our next pick, I want to say this first and foremost. Tomorrow, I get a great opportunity for you, Pittsburgh, to pass the torch to myself and my fellow crew in Washington, D.C. for next year's 2026-27 NFL Draft on the Mall in Washington, D.C. Washington, the sports capital. Got some information earlier today. The girls' flag football became an officially sanctioned high school varsity sport in Maryland, paving the way for any more access and opportunity for your female athletes across the region. Thank you, Josh Harris and the Commander organization for making this possible.
They got to go wide receiver here.
Malaya, Mayor, and Macy Grace for their opportunities to come with them. Thank you so much for girls flag football, a high school sanctioned event in Maryland. Thank you so much.
Guy, speed this pick along, bro.
71st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Sonny Styles was a character person, a great football player. He's going to be one of the top football players for our organization for years to come. Dan Quinton, Washington Commanders. I want to say we select. We don't go defense for this pick. We go offense. Antonio Williams, wide receiver, University of Clemson. Thank you, Pittsburgh, and good luck to all the clubs.
Jesus, man, could that have been like the most longest announcement to fuck for a fucking pick? Jesus Christ, bro.
Fourth time in school history at 21 touchdowns. Outstanding football player. I think the hamstring injury obviously held him back early when he got to 100%. Was catching the ball on a regular basis, taking place. Let the Tigers, even with the hamstring injury,
I might have. This is all. Okay, we have shot here in the draft. 6'5", 245, tight end out of Texas State. Was he on the Jacksonville? U2, the Stock Exchange, our stud. He's a white top. He's going to play an inline run for them in the run game and the red zone. That's what he does. When you look at.
He needs a guy like this who can make plays in the short, intermediate, and long game, inside, outside. He just needs to stay healthy. Had hamstring and shoulder issues at Clemson. Just stay healthy, man. This guy's a weapon.
The Commanders wide receivers caught a pass last year that was tied with New Orleans for the most.
All right, the Bengals on the clock.
Some opportunities. Okay, the Bengals are next in round 3.
They better go offensive line. Because they know damn well they ain't got no offensive line. Well, they also ain't got no corners either, so that makes sense too.
6'4", had 2 picks last year for the Huskies after from Arizona.
Big Citrus still there. Yeah, we don't need Big Citrus now that we got Lee Hunter.
7 games for the regular season, had 3 pass breakups, 2 interceptions against Rutgers. That was the game that stuck out. You guys have lost position, 5 tackles and a tackle pull off there. Excellent length, like the ball skill from Macario Davis. Has the speed to mirror those receivers down the field. Doesn't miss many tackles. Now, penalties were an issue this past year. Change of direction, also a problem for Macario Davis. But they have many corners that are 6'4", 195 pounds, 13.5 runs.
And when you're 6'4" with that kind of length, he's better at the line of scrimmage than press man. Long arms on you. He fits very well in that scheme. When he can do that, he's pretty good, Lou.
Yeah, you know what? He's better down.
That don't have a lot of change of direction to it. I thought he was kind of sloppy with his technique. I didn't like how he played against the run, but his teammate, Decius Parsons, on the other side, he's a long corner, was the much more aggressive of the two, but this guy has good physical skills to work with.
Bengals showing defense, and then defense, 33 backing touchdown last year, which was tied for the 3rd most in the league. New Orleans took a pass catcher last night and a defensive tackle earlier tonight. Here they come in round 3. With these 7.
Well, god dang, the Saints just taking every fucking player we want, I guess.
Georgia.
Golly.
His career was 70 catches and 9 touchdowns. But an eye-opening performance in Georgia's pro day.
I mean, my God, man. We ain't getting nobody. We ain't getting nobody I thought we would get. Besides Monroe Freeling's the only one that I've gotten right so far. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, Saints and the Jets are having a great draft for sure. Doing a TikTok, guys. Hold on. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. I had to edit some stuff. Hey, Shane, you can fucking leave, dude. The fucking door's right there, brother. Smell you fucking later, brother.
Second team all SEC. Good year for Missouri, Lou. 48 tackles, 8 for loss, 6 sacks. The attention getter with this is the ability to generate heat on the quarterback. He's got the rip, the bump, the full. What a productive year. Combined size, it's a pretty good athletic ability. Yeah, but it's a tale of two players with Chris McClellan. When the pads are down, this guy can disrupt and play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. When he is on some kind of stunts, and he's stunning from one gap to another, he's really just about getting upfield. He's awesome. It's as the game progresses, those pads get high, get stuck at the line of scrimmage. That's what it's all about with him. He needs to be told, get off the ball and keep your pads down, and he will be a very disruptive defender.
Marcos, just put him in timeout, bro. We're just gonna have to treat him like a fucking child. I mean, these people are just fucking babies, man. Bunch of nobody babies. We didn't pick this guy. We didn't pick that guy. You guys don't know ball. Why do you think I fucking make meme videos? Y'all make me make meme videos because you do it to yourself. I make meme videos on people like you, Shane. If you're somehow watching, you are the people I make meme videos about. And then y'all get mad and upset. Maybe you should just shut the fuck up. Honestly, that would do us all a favor if you did. People like that. That's why I make memes about you guys. Just like the people who kept telling me Kenyon Sadiq is the guy. Look how that fucking worked out. Marcos, just put him in like 24-hour timeout. You don't have to completely block him or anything. Just put him in timeout. Treat him like a child. Stick his nose in the fucking corner. God dang, we still got 425 people on X. But yet I can't even get a follow. 425 people on X. Drop a follow. Chris McKellen's on the board. Pittsburgh went with Drew Allard, man. Interesting. They must not believe in Will Howard to go and take Drew Allard. Listen, I like the Drew Allard pick for Pittsburgh, by the way. Guy's got a big-time arm, man. He's got a big-time arm. He's just got to... He's got to get better with his accuracy, that's for sure. But he does have a lot of erratic throws. Jesus. I didn't mean to turn it like that. Thank you. Stop doing that. My God. Nope. Garrett Nussmeier went off. Is still there. Wow. They took Drew Allard over Garrett Nussmeier. I'm surprised by that. Actually, a little bit. Of course, Pat McAfee's going to announce the Colts selection.
What you need to do to all that negativity is you crush it up, you put it into your palm, and you think to yourself, does any of this matter anymore? No. The future is the only thing that matters. The Colts are going to win the Super Bowl this year. What do you think of you Chargers fans down there? I'm joking. I like your team. I like the Colts more. I also like with this 78th pick in the 2026 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Indianapolis Colts select AJ Halsey.
Damn. Well, there goes AJ Halsey.
You see the Super Bowl, Bobs. Cheers. AJ Halsey had 10 interceptions in college at 3 different schools. And then last year at LSU, he was a first-team All-American, and then sealed the deal at the Combine where he had the highest total score of any safety.
And here's the thing, Frankie, he's played a lot of football. Started 44 games in his career. He's at his best when he can have eyes on the quarterback and eyes on the receiver at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know why they put him as listen to him as Texas A&M.
He's best down as the box safety. You don't want him in center field where he's got to cover so much ground. I think it's a little bit limited. If you can get him down in the box, he can be physical and use his ability to sort underneath route. That's where he's played at best. Yeah, I like him like his split safety looks when he's kind of weak side and he's a poster. He's a guy who just kind of like playing kind of like a robber type of sit here. I really struggled with him. I struggled to warm up to him as far as his play tempo. Why wasn't he more of an enforcer, a guy who really imposed will, given how big and how physical he looks? This will be a good project, though, for Indianapolis for Lou Anarumo.
All right, I hear Michael Turner's name being announced, and we'll announce the next selection for the Atlanta Falcons at number 79. What's up, baby? You're still here. Don't keep this thing rolling. With the 79th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select. I guess we're gonna keep it red and black. Zachariah Branch, wide receiver from Georgia. Rise up, baby. And there's a moment that Zachariah Branch became an Atlanta Falcon. 81 catches, 6 touchdowns last year. And the operative word is fast. He was once clocked at 26 miles an hour on a treadmill sprint.
Zachariah Branch to the Falcons.
Zachariah Branch. Talk about bubble screen sensation. Talk about a return.
Jesus.
Return. We'll take it to the house. He did it as a kickoff returner as well as an 18-year-old true freshman at USC. This kid that live. 4.35. I thought he might run into 4.2. He is explosive, runner, the catch ability, able to create separation out of his release. Didn't always trap, attack the ball, body part a little bit, but he ran that gauntlet at the combine. He went to the positional drill exceptionally well. He works hard. He wants to be good. You see him here. You can utilize him in a lot of ways. Bubble screens when you're there to catch, break a tackle, and then he's gone. Okay, so you can't get down the field. They utilize him that way at the English Georgia offense. But certainly with the quickness, the explosions, the speed, I think his hands were good. I thought overall, Zachariah Branch played to the level of a late first round, early second round. But the fact that the kickoff return ability, I got to believe. The Atlanta Falcons have picked 79, got one of the best 35-40 players in this draft.
They guys develop him as a receiver, as a guy who actually runs more routes than all the bubble screens and short stuff that he ran in Georgia. He only had one drop, you're right. But they've got to develop him further down the field and take advantage of all that athletic ability and speed that he has.
Well, the Ravens get booed loudly here because they're trying to Steelers for attention in this draft. And maybe you want to let's find out who their third pick
will be right now.
Hey, Pittsburgh, we still doing this? Y'all still hating on the player, huh? Don't hate the player, hate the game. I like Pittsburgh. Every time I've been in Pittsburgh and played in y'all stadium, I'm 2-0. Over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Y'all really gonna feel the love when my Raiders take their rightful spot and the Kings of the NFC North. I got my pistol with me in case I got problems. But with the 80th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Jacoby Lane, wide receiver, USC.
Jacoby Lane. It's a good pick.
Let's go.
It's a good pick for them.
Over the last 2 seasons, Jacoby Lane had 92 catches for 16 touchdowns. He's got great length at 6'4", huge hand. That's exactly right, Grady. 6'4", Chase, 200 pounds, 49 receptions in second on the team, 52.0 average, 4 touchdowns. Notre Dame game, 6 receptions, 111 yards after a catch. Watch it here. The contested situation, putting the ball still there for Jacoby Lane. The length, the ability to make plays in the vertical passing game, tracks the ball well over his shoulder. The catch radius now separating underneath. Need to work on that. You see the ability after the catch. That was it at USC. But look at the Oregon game as well. 6 catches for 108 yards. 640. See that smaller court. He's going to have the immediate edge. See he's covered. Watch him here. One-handed grab in the end zone. Jacoby Lane has a lot of ability. 6'4" and change, and he will be a guy. I know they talked about Lincoln Riley did. Tough kid, tried to play through injury through. I thought he played well, but you think about where we are right now with Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson just throw it up. And in the
Jeez, Lou, man, I'm trying to get all this. Takes forever to edit on TikTok, man. Just to get this freaking thing out there.
He ran a lot faster than I was going to. What's that? Not as good. I'm not saying he. We are in the third round. Tell you what, this guy who played 20% of his snaps in the slot, but someone who's that long and that's all he's good sit there, and he's still developing, being a route runner. But his catch rate is.
All right, chat. We need to see what's going on here, bro. Nice, that's done.
Straight up again, from 51 to 49. Selected with the 49th pick overall, the second round. Texas Tech. Defensive tackle, not Texas A&M. The Panthers straight up again. They moved from 51 to 49, and they selected with the 40.
The last 10 picks. Let's see what Jacksonville does at number 81.
Who is that?
With the 81st pick, the 2026 NFL Draft, Jacksonville Jaguars select Albert Regis, defensive tackle, Texas A&M.
Albert Regis.
Albert Regis, junior starter, run stuffer in the middle of an outstanding defensive line.
Oh yeah, they're definitely got some of those guys are gonna be feeling themselves for sure. But I'm loving the trenches right now.
He's got shorter arms. This guy needs to stay on the move. When he's got them called run stunts, some TT stunts, some ED stunts, that's where he's really at his best. He'll stand in there and try to hold against double team. And when you need to win with the quick, you saw right there, the double team was coming. He swims and gets off the block. He'll pursue up and down the line of scrimmage. Pass rush. He's not a guy that can really get on your edge and win with a wide variety of moves. But I think here in the third round, if you use him correctly, he'll give you some production. No doubt, he's the guy that needs to be on the edge, needs to get upfield. He's not going to hold double teams. He's not going to two gap. He's a one gap penetrating type player. He needs to dribble in and use his quickness. That's his best. Do his best games this year against Notre Dame and Miami. He really stepped up in those games.
All right, chat. Sorry. I don't know what we're gonna go here anymore at this point. It's been a trenches thing at this point. I think it's at this point. I think it might be center or linebacker. Shit, I don't know.
Does anything keep them from coming back?
Round up dual action.
Does that say prevents weeds from?
Kill and prevent weeds for 4 months with Roundup Dual Action. This stuff works.
What you think, Clay? What I think so far is I love the trenches. We're just killing the trenches. You clog the middle with Lee Hunter. You add in a future left tackle. Wouldn't surprise me if we go center with the next pick. But I think we might. I think they still might go. Why does Mel Kiper have Kyle Lewis as a safety? I thought he was a linebacker. They got him on ESPN as a linebacker.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never forget. It truly feels like a bit of local.
That's what this draft might be, a meats and potatoes draft at this point. That's just what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's just going to be meats and potatoes type of draft, but we'll see.
Explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
Christmas Day 1987. A young LeBron was gifted a basketball, a hoop, and a tube. From day one, he worked until he became the chosen one. But what if his skills were never seen? No championship for the land, no A&R Bron, no model for generational change. That's why the LeBron James Family Foundation is partnering with Indeed, because everyone's skills deserve to be seen. No matter the person, just one opportunity can help the world work better.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh as we continue in the third.
Joshua, I'm doing well. How about yourself, brother?
Selection was made. That'll be announced in just a moment. They've selected Camilo Banks and Jake Goldthay so far in this draft. And here they come in round number 3.
With the 82nd pick in 2020, the Minnesota Vikings select McNeil-Warren, nose tackle, Iowa State.
Big citrus off the board. Dang, the Vikings are just stacking that D line.
Yeah, you talk about a guy, he's really going to be a two-down player first. He's not going to give you much from a pass rushing standpoint, but he's going to eat up blockers and eat up space inside. He can play tackle to tackle inside and keep your linebackers free. If you think about what Minnesota's done, they got Caleb Banks already, who can be that Chris Jones type player when healthy. You get a guy who can command the double team like Big Citrus. This is a developmental player. He's got to develop his pass rush, otherwise he's going to be limited to first and second down.
Gordy only had during his career 1 sack, only a half a tackle for loss this past year. You'll want to see poor production. That's why I had a 119 on my pick board. They're taking him at pick 82. That's a reach for me. We'll be continuing at
Let's go to the player list. The pick is in. Here we go, chat. Here we go, chat.
Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
No secret what the Vikings are doing. They selected a front 7 defensive player.
Let's see what we got here.
Defense have allowed the 3rd fewest yards per play last season. Carolina Panthers are on the clock now, and they're ready with their selection.
Hold on. Okay.
Once again, your reigning NFC South champs, Carolina Panthers, select Chris Brazzle, the second wide receiver, Tennessee.
There's a playmaker. There's a playmaker. There's a playmaker. 6'4", 198.
6'4", 4'37". You watch him talk about ability. He's got it. He showed with the Tulane Greenway what he could do.
He can play inside, outside, 4-3. Speed, can go up and get it. He's a vertical threat. Deep. He's a take you down the field. Great tracker of the ball. There's your deep threat right there, chat. There's your deep threat right there. I said Chris Braswell was one of my favorites. I did kind of call it, didn't I? I said it's either between a wide receiver and a linebacker there. I ain't mad at this. Now, can people stop bitching and acting like we didn't get no fucking wide receiver? Like, go get some playmaker. Hey, and if Reddick on ESPN likes it, I'm cool with it because he knows what he's talking about. Chris Patel or Chris Shaw Patel, I got you, man. If you're watching the live stream, you subscribe to the channel. I got you. I'm gonna add you to the list, my guy. I'll add you to the. I'm over here making a list like Chris Jericho. You just made the list. And if you're a WWE fan, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about. Chris Hay. And again, guys, with the I'm just letting you guys know right now, if you have not sent me a DM showing you're subscribed, I know that you're subscribed from the chat. All right. I said in the chat, or I told you guys, I understand you are subscribed. If you really want to get in on this giveaway, you need to send a screenshot to me, subscribe to the channel, whether it's on X, Instagram, or TikTok. You can send them all through there, the DMs. If you, I see the people in the chat that are subscribed, but I'm not going to sit there. Where do we DM, Clay? If you send me a message request on Instagram, I'll get it. If you send me a message request on X, all right, just send hello and then send the screenshot after I accept it. All right, or send it on TikTok. All you have to do, and you can drop. Just all you have to do is you can look at the bottom right corner. Absolutely. Or you can send it in the Discord. Marco's just put the Discord. You can join the Discord for free and send it right in there, bro. See you, Zach. Feel better. Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
I felt really comfortable in that moment. Christine was there for me. I had very good hands posted.
Round 3 of the NFL draft. Live in Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got up on the clock here. I think number 84, no selection. Across the stage, here at House. Welcome to the draft here at Pittsburgh. Thank you, Pittsburgh fans, for being the host of this tremendous draft. I'd like to thank
the late Malcolm Glazer and the Glazer family for providing me with the opportunity to broadcast not just one, but 2 Super Bowl championships. Super Bowl 37, Super Bowl 55. And to all Buccaneer fans worldwide, touchdown Tampa Bay. Speaking of touchdowns, Tampa Bay with the 84th pick in the 2020.
Damn, they took Ted Hurst.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Ted Hurst, wide receiver, Georgia State.
That Earth is big, just a fraction under 6'4". Last 2 years at Georgia State, he caught 127 balls for just under 2,000 yards and 15 touchdowns. So,
6'4", 210 pounds. This is a horsepower pick. You may not have heard of the name Ted Hurst, but if you've seen a DB at the Senior Bowl, they've heard of Ted Hurst. He showed up and showed out. And on a year when you lose Mike Evans to the San Francisco 49ers, Jason Light.
Bryce gonna throw to the Twin Towers. That's what I'm saying, man. Chris, that's why I like Chris Brazzell, man. Now, I don't know, man. I feel terrible for Jeremiah McCoy. I do too. I feel bad for Jeremiah McCoy too.
What type of message I get from it is they traded up 2 spots, they wanted me, they came and got me, they showed a little interest, so we're responsible for me.
I'm ready to run through a fucking brick wall. That's Lee Hunter, by the way, guys.
The 6th time Super Bowl winners. So when you say the Pittsburgh Steelers select defensive back, Georgia.
Damn. Yeah, bro. I do remember Brazzell going off against Georgia Joust. I do remember that. I do remember that. So this Shane guy, literally, Shane Bradfield, you are a pussy. You're an absolute nobody, and you're a pussy. Because all you do is put trash in my trash can. After I said a big giveaway announcement, you literally put trash in a giveaway announcement. You're a fucking retard. This is what we're going to do. We're going to just send you on your way out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and handle Shane. We're going to go ahead and handle Shane. Fucking retard. Austin Barber, Florida. I'm trying to find Ethan. What up? It's E-Money from YouTube. Here's the screenshot. General. You could send it in e-money. Clay, Jalen Kilgore was right there. I know he was. But we got the speed. Listen, man, I'm not going to be one of those guys who are just going to be like, every pick is a bad pick. We got a need. And every pick that so far we've gotten tonight, man, it's like we've gotten a need. Like we have filled a need. We went and filled the nose tackle position with a guy who had a first round grade. We traded up to go get him. Obviously showed major value to get him. The guy can clog the middle. You can't double team Lee Hunter and you can't double team Derek Brown. It's going to take pressure off of Derek Brown. But now that you fill that void in the middle, it also takes a little bit of the pressure off of your linebackers, right? To fill those gaps because Lee Hunter or Derek Brown's going to have to take double teams. Now, I do think safety is the next biggest need now at this point. I've kind of backed off the linebacker thing. I do want another linebacker, but they must really believe in Trevor Wallace to go alongside Devin Lloyd and pair them together. They must really like that. Will Kazmarek, tight end from Ohio State. What did this guy even do? This is not Max Clare. So he's an H-back? Dude, Miami has had a terrible draft. I'm sorry. What are y'all thinking? If you double Lee, Nick beats you with the stunt, right? I mean, and that's another thing, man. We got Jalen Phillips. We got Nick Scorton. You still got Bobby Brown III. You still got Turk. And you also have Pat Jones still on the roster. You still got Cam Jackson for depth. I just think our defensive line is solidified now with Lee Hunter, and that's why I like it. I just don't understand how people could just sit here and bitch and complain. I mean, people just want everything to be sexy and glamorous like it's a fucking new toy. It's just not how it works, man. Not everything's going to be glamorous. Jesus. Sean, what are we grading the draft so far, Clay? I'll say from a grade standpoint, as much, yes. Would I love to get Jacob Rodriguez? Would I would love to get Casey Concepcion or Kenyon Sadiq or Dylan Thieneman or traded Stukes. You know, I had all these guys in mind, but I also get where they're coming from with these picks, right? I think it's a solid B. You know, you get Chris Braswell the second. He probably is going to end up being the wide receiver 3. But I think it's smart that they went and got him because it's going to push Xavier Legette. It's going to push Jimmy Horn Jr. You still got Bryson Tremaine on the roster. You still got David Moore on the roster as a veteran. It's going to be interesting how this wide receiver room works out. But I think it's a solid B. Like we didn't go. We are fulfilling the needs, but I also think I'll bring it up to a B plus. The only reason why I'm bringing it up to a B plus is because I mean, shit, man, we just solidified our offensive line, our defensive line. SC Panthers boy, yeah, I like the picks. I think you solidify your defensive line with a Lee Hunter like that. Yes, I would have rather. Yes, I wish that we would have got a linebacker, but I understand where they're coming from. They're going with these smart picks. Chat. They're going with the smart picks. And I respect it.
Jacksonville Jaguars select McNeil-Warren, guard from Oregon. Thank you for waiting for that.
It went a long time. I thought he could go early second round. I break it out that high. It was a key to the Dutch rushing for 260.
The Panthers trade up again.
For 7-3 a carry in the rain in Iowa against the Iowa Hawkeyes. And you think about it, started at Wyoming, USC, then Oregon, 4-year starter at 3 different programs. He has to get powerful, sustains his blocks in the run game, pass protection did a solid job. He uproots guys. He's got heavy hands. He will lock you out. I was impressed. He's 6'4" and a quarter, 314 pounds, huge hands, 33 and a half arms, got a 35 vertical. Somebody's got to explain to me why he's still on the board here near the end of the third round. You know what? I think sometimes his posture and path pro gets a little top heavy up over his toes and it limits his ability to recover against good finesse rushing. But you're right. He is a mauler in the run game, and his punch will stone you. I have him as 34-inch arms. You know, sometimes the scout, man, it measured a little bit different. But I'm telling you, you're right. He's got the tools. He's a road grader.
One of those things we didn't expect to hear. Called earlier, the McNeil-Warren is headed to Jacksonville, the Chicago Bears are next. Their selection is in. So last night they've taken Logan Jones and Sam Roush so far here on night number 2. I believe this is Jimbo Covert coming back to announce the pick.
That's a pit man right there.
Okay, Chicago. With the 89th pick of 2026 NFL Draft, Chicago Bears select Xavier Thomas, wide receiver, LSU. Go Bears.
Xavier Thomas, and with that pick, we have a record of sorts. He's the 24th pass back. The most through 3 rounds in the company.
Fast kid. He can flat out fly. Talk about a guy who can run reverses. He can do all that.
Oh, free agency? I thought we had an A plus in free agency.
Good run after the catch ability.
I think Chris Broswell, though, is going to be a nice compliment, man. I really do. I think Chris Broswell is going to be such a nice compliment. Because think about it this way, right? He ends up becoming your speedster alongside who's going to complement Jalen Coker and Tedero McMillan. And I've even seen one GM compare him to George Pickens. The only thing with Chris Broswell is that can he keep his head on a swivel? If he can keep his head on a swivel, we'll be just fine. It's all about him just being mature. That's really it. His maturity levels is all it comes down to, chat. Yep. Who's this lady doing the San Francisco's picks? Up. Only a few picks left, chat. A few picks left. I'm ready to go to bed. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your boy is tired. Your boy is tired. Super hot fire. I spit that.
You're right. I mean, he's one of those guys. Him and Hemby were a heck of a combination. They put a lot of defenses to shame with just how tough they are, how they run the football. Fits perfectly in San Francisco.
Number 91 is next. The Las Vegas Raiders will make it. This 49ers fan is something terrific going on. That's Iron Man in Pittsburgh. Number 3 in the NFL draft.
That was a sick ass Iron Man. There ain't much people there as there were last night, that's for sure.
So crispy, you think you know someone. M&M's caramel popped. When Verizon gives you a free phone, you use AI a lot.
Gemini, show me the concealer. The long, thin tube in the middle.
Like a lot. Get Google Pixel 10 Pro with Gemini for $0. Boyfriend of the year.
Can AI really change the way your business operates? If you stick to one AI vendor and rebuild everything to fit their system, then that's if you keep buying new things from them and newer things and newer things, you get it.
What? No, we have IBM. Our AI systems we already have. We're not locked into anyone.
We have IBM.
You don't have to wear the lanyard all day.
Let's create small to business. IBM. The most affordable German engineered car brand in America is also the most fun. With high performance handling, style and space. Not to mention flow inducing turbo. What are you waiting for? Get in the driver's seat during Volkswagen Driver Days. Get 0.9% APR or a $1,000 customer bonus on a selected 2026 Tiguan during Volkswagen Driver Days.
One thing.
So they're all on your team?
Yeah, they're my financial plan.
Huh?
Who Thrive and helps me play my finances for? Like my church, the children's hospital, and my son's college fund. And we're redoing the basement.
Plan your finances, deposits, and communities you love with Private, where money means more.
I thought people exaggerated about the pain from shingles.
I was wrong. I learned that the hard way.
But you don't have to.
All right.
Healthcare provider today.
Everything on the IHOP value menu is just
Oh my god. Savage, huh? Savage, huh? Talk about that, huh? Kalon was my pick to replace Daddle, yeah. Makes sense. I mean, it's a good pick. What if we trade XL for more picks? You ain't getting a third round for him, let me tell you that. I think the best you would get is a 4th or a 5th round pick for XL. I truly believe that. Oh, let's see where the Raiders go here.
Every team in the league has a big board. There's constant communication within those teams.
Right.
Going back and forth, trying to make deals, trying to cut trades, trying to do all kinds of things. It's constant communication. And that communication all goes back right behind that little door back there. And there's a staff of about 50 people in there that are just killing it tonight. So I would like to just give you guys give them a big hand. That'd be awesome. They've done a phenomenal job. Anyway,
With the 91st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Tre'Von III, guard Texas A&M.
Trey Zoom, nice.
He was a 4-year starter. Won the Jacob Blossom Trophy as the best blocker in the conference.
First team All SEC, played center.
Can't he do it? Don Postmark did it back in the day. Always bring him up through that side of the way back. Raider on
Trade him to the Raiders. Listen, I'd love to see if we could trade him, but I doubt it, man. But I doubt we get a 3rd round pick for him. There'll probably have to be a sweetener in there to get him.
I think ultimately that's where he winds up. He played some center against Missouri this past year, and he looked really fast at that position. The further removed from the interior of the offensive line he gets, the more he gets. He played one of his best games this season against Ruben Bain in the playoff, which was surprising to me.
There's still, hey man, we still got some centers there though. Sam Hatch hasn't came off yet. Tony Dorsett.
With the 92nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft.
Sean Long, Valley grew up in Baltimore, played 2 years in Maryland, and 2 in Ann Arbor. 12 sacks in his career. Came out of it, they thought it was terrible. I remember the true freshman out there making 10, 15 tackles. Good, standing out at 6'3 and a half, 240 with long arms, and he can run. And boy, is he athletic. He has an outstanding football game. Sometimes running off the edge, ball. I tell you, he's still coming to his own, which gets your attention right away.
Cash Stephen G says, cash me up. Yo, Clay, who we get? Oh, catch you up. Cash me up. Stephen G, you trying to you want me to send you some cash, bro? You trying to get that cash out? You trying to cash you up? How about you send me some cash out money, bro? Nah, I'm just kidding. So what do you need to know? 2nd round we picked, we went Lee Hunter. And then the 3rd round pick, we took Chris Brazzell the 2nd. Yeah, the wide receiver room was kind of looking serious. Exactly, Poppin. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, because here's the thing about the thing that I want to talk about with Chris Braswell real quick. Let me pull him up over here real quick. Let me tell you something about Chris Braswell. His comp is Christian Watson. I've seen Christian Watson thrown around. I've actually seen him actually get thrown around as well as George Pickens. If the only question mark with him is his maturity. That's the only question mark that they've had with him. But has a 4.3 speed. Big body, athletic, with some long-term upside, in my opinion, with him. Here's the thing. This is a guy that can open things underneath for you with a wide receiver like this because he's a deep vertical threat. He can also help open up the middle of the field. He's a big target in the red zone. He does his best work on the boundary, really. But Brazzell, I mean, he's a technician, I feel like, all over the field, right? He's got a large wingspan for someone his size, crazy speed for his size as well, right? The frame is similarity to Tedero McMillan. really. So I think he's got a shot to gain some significant involvement. I think he's going to complement Jalen Coker and Tedero McMillan. I think nobody should be happier than Bryce Young, right? Because now you could have a potential very productive trio with Tedero McMillan, Jalen Coker, and Chris Brazel. Most people have Brazel anyways going in the second round. So the only thing I would say is his maturity, and he needs to add some muscle mass. Without somehow with the muscle mass, without jeopardizing his threat, right? His speed. But I like it. Yo, what's up, Clay? Been a minute, just left Myrtle Beach today. Was hoping to run into you, but guess you left before I got there this week. Nah, man, I live here. I live here, so it's all good. Can we get him the ball? We'll see. What team has any taller wide receiver? I don't know. That's a good question, Marcos. Pittsburgh, maybe? Because Pittsburgh's got DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman Jr. Pittsburgh's wide receivers are pretty damn tall. What picks do we have remaining? That's a good question now. I still think we have 119 in the fourth. Yep, we got 119. In the fifth round, we have 158. And then sixth round, because now we have a 6th round pick. We got 200 and 196. So we got 196 and 200. I did not hear about that, Carolina Real. That's wild, though. I did not hear about that. But would not surprise me, my friend. Would not surprise me. All right, so I got that.
Quite a few things to go before we wrap up for the night. 3 more in round 3 plus 4 compensatory selections. So here are the Dolphins now at pick number 94. With the 94th pick, 2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Chris Bell, wide receiver, Louisville.
That's a good pick for them too. That's finally actually. Is that a second wide receiver they gotten? They got Caleb Douglas out of Texas Tech. They also got themselves Chris Bell, so that's nice. O2B Racing. Dolphins got a lot this year. I didn't like the Dolphins' first 2 picks, to be honest with you. I didn't understand the tight end pick out of Ohio State either. That's just me personally, but do I think the Panthers won the trade with the Vikings? Yeah, because you got Lee Hunter, who's a first-round graded nose tackle, and you got him in the second round. Did they need to trade up for him? I think so, because I think the Vikings planned on going there. They ended up, I think, taking the deal. And then they ended up going and getting Jake Galday at linebacker, and then they took Big Citrus in the 3rd round. So I think I think we won the trade from a standpoint of a value standpoint. Yes, I do think so.
We all know why I'm here. Ain't that right? Yeah. I'm sorry. Listen, I apologize to my Pittsburgh fans that I have to wait in the back. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you, Pittsburgh. Yeah, we appreciate you guys too. I'm here to announce the great organization in the 2026. The greatest organization select Eli Raradine, tight end, Notre Dame.
Eli Raradon, okay.
Eli Raradine was the starter for one season in South Bend, but good size. At 6'6", 245. He's the 7th Notre Dame tight end to be drafted in the last 9 years.
He's got a lot of physical talent now, a lot of physical skills.
So we're missing linebacker, center, free safety, nickel corner. Yeah. Which let's look at it. Let's see what's best available, Pop. All right, so we'll start with let's start with center. Still, I mean, we could go tight end if we need to, but center, you got some guys, man. You still got Sam Hatch, Connor Liu, Pat Coogan, Jaeger Burton. Do they got anybody over here that's considered a guard, but they would put? I'm just seeing. I just want to see something. Okay. Linebacker, still got Kyle Lewis, Deontay Lawson, Harold Perkins, Caleb Elam's, or you got Bryce Burchett, Torrin York, Aiden Fisher, Jack Kelly, Kayshawn Elliott, Red Murdoch. All right. All right, so we did linebacker, centers. Let's see what else we got. Corners, we still got some guys, man. Gerard McCoy, Keontae Scott. Malik Muhammad, Kenneth Abney. Oh, they got Big Red. Chandler Rivers. Hazik Massis. Thaddeus Dixon. Devin Marshall. I mean, there's still some guys in the corner room. And then safeties. You still got Jalen Kilgore. You got Zeke Wheely. You got Jenna Smith. Kamari Ramsey. Robert Spears Jennings. Michael Taff. Lorenzo Styles Jr. Xavier Nakapa. Cole Wisniewski. So you still got some guys there at safety and corner and linebacker and center. There's still some dudes, man. And it ain't all doom and gloom.
Jennings Dunker or Mel Kiper?
You know, that's special, bro. That's special right there. But Dunker got you beat. But it's special. It's special. I think you can still maybe get that back. Maybe not. You're a little tickle. Those things are long off now.
We have 4 picks left.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open. Yeah. Oh, it's not me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the plain crisp taste? Her words on mine. She actually wants. She wants 3.
Crisp taste. Everyone gets free offers on the latest phones, but T-Mobile gives you a lot more. T-Mobile families save over 30. Our free plans include amazing benefits, plus our 5-year price. Switch to T-Mobile and save on things.
All right. Versace.
Macy's, different.
Hold on. I'll be right there in a second, chat. I'm working on some TikToks. Poppin'. Which 2 do you see? Jimmy Hore Jr. and who else? No, I'm just kidding. But who do you see? Who are your 2 wideout cuts already? So you think David Moore is going to go, and you think Mechie's going to go? Interesting. Interesting. TikTok, you are taking forever tonight. This is the stuff I'm dealing with TikTok. It takes forever, man. Moore and Mechie and possibly Jimmy if he can dominate special teams. Jacoby Thomas is out for Miami. Okay. And they took Caleb Tiernan. Interesting.
Young just got a weapon. Bryce Young Bryce Young just got away.
Okay. Perfect. Hold on, chat. All right. Sorry about that.
Bryce Young just got a weapon, and when Bryce Young just got a weapon, and when the 83rd overall pick, a wide receiver out of Tennessee, Chris Brasnell the second. Now, this might be a steal because he was projected way higher. I mean, most people had him going in the second round, and you get him in the third round at 83 overall. That's crazy value. And his comp comparisons have been George Pickens and Christian Watson. Now, this guy is a big body ball.
Big body bands. Dead president. Big body bands. Oh, yeah. Keep on rolling, baby. Okay. I gotta get some captions on here. This is all the editing, man. All editing. So much fun. More Mechie, possibly Jimmy if he can't dominate special team. David Moore, John Mechie without Jimmy there. I honestly think, guys, like why if we drafted Chris Brazel, you still have Xavier Get, Jalen Coker, Tedero McMillan. I think those are the automatic 4 that stay. But then David Moore, John Mechie, Jimmy Horn Jr., Bryson Tremaine are still there. Why do we need Bryson Tremaine? Because he is this going to be another year where we keep Bryson Tremaine because of the upside in the special teams? Because here's another thing. Like, it also makes me think that to what, like Poppin says, like, I think Mechie could stay, and I think Jimmy Horn Jr. could stay. And if I'm getting rid of anybody, I'm because I'm taking the upside with the younger guys. Moore's the veteran. You do need a veteran presence, but Mechie's been in the league, 3 years? Teteron McMillan's coming into his second year. Coker's coming into. Is this year 3 for Coker, or is this year 2? I can't even remember. I feel like he's been here forever for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. That's going to be one of the training camps to be watching out for. That's for sure. Like position groups. That's going to be interesting to see. Offensive line's also going to be one of those training camps to look out for. That's also going to be interesting. We could take a flyer on Jermon McCoy if he's there at 119. If he's still there at 119, I'd take a flyer on him. Why not? We're talking about a guy who's projected a first-round corner. It has been passed up on now. He's going. Tomorrow's the 4th round through the 7th. Like, it's going to be crazy, bro. I will not be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm going to be relaxing, playing some golf, having some brews with the boys. So I will not be live tomorrow, but I definitely still get some content in tomorrow, though. So, but guys, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm going to hit the hay. I got to be up early. I got to be at the course no later than 8:30. So, shout out to everybody in the chat. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on your way out if you haven't already. If you're watching on X, make sure you drop a follow because there's like 200 and something of you over there. 432 people watch on X. But I can't even get a follow from them. So, 432 of you, do me a favor. Drop a follow. It's easy. You don't have to pay anything. Appreciate everyone joining. YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you click the post notifications bell so you don't miss any new content. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and X, of course. Other than that, Twitch as well. We're also live on Twitch. So shout out to you guys. Appreciate all the love and support. I will see you on Sunday, probably. So, peace.